Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to another episode of Arsenal Live. My video title, the video's about Steelers training camp day number 10. It's kind of got day number 9 stuff too. Kind of missed it yesterday, so it's kind of a mixture of both. But we're gonna say 10 because it's mostly got the the newer stuff for today. But we got a couple of things we're gonna discuss about that happened yesterday. But starting off with the we're gonna start off with some of the topics of that appealed to me the most over the past 2 days. And the first one, Kenny Pickett, shining. Can you pick his shine? I know today he threw 2 interceptions, but yeah, he's playing elite defense. Got T.J. Watt, got Minka, you got Miles Jack, you got Cam Hayward, we got all these great legendary players, and that defense. He plays a top 5 defense, maybe even number 1 defense. Especially they put it all together this year, he'll be the number 1 defense. He playing against elite defense, and he's a rookie coming in, so of course it's gonna be tough for him. But that's good though. He playing against elite defense every day in practice, just like Tom Brady. I ain't comparing him to Tom Brady, but how Tom Brady played against the Patriots defense. Bill Belichick is very savvy on defense. He played against the Patriots defense every day in practice, every time. Big Ben played against the Steelers defense. We had James Harrison, Palomalu in practice all the time, and that just gets you better. You play against great players, you just gonna get better. So Kenny Pickett, he had a little shaky day today. Do some interceptions, there was some a tip ball, one of them, then another one that was thrown like that. But I still think that Kenny Pickett been shining in the later part of the training camps, and he's been shining at the right moments because the beginning of the training camps he was a little off. His accuracy wasn't too good, and he was kind of like had bad timing with the receivers. But now he's putting it all together. I think he's probably gonna shine and show some very good things in preseason too. I just have a feeling because like his mobility is very cool. It's very good. Like that seeing him move like that. He kind of moved better than Mitchell and Mason. I think Mr. Trubisky might be faster probably. But I think Kenny Pickett has. I know his mobility in the pocket just look a little more smoother, like the way he move. I don't know because he's younger, he's healthier and fresher or something, but he be moving pretty well in the pocket. And I like the way see him how he face adversity. I mean, he started off kind of bad in some of the 7 shot drills, because he was getting 13 reps sometimes, so he only get like one chance, and then he had the second team stuff here and there. And then he started, early on it was a little bad. Then he kind of been catching on lately like that. So I'm actually liking Kenny Pickett the way he's been shining. I know he threw some interceptions today. I know people on the internet will be saying, "Oh, Kenny Pickett looking terrible with throwing picks and stuff in practice, all these picks." But he's playing against elite level guys, and that's good though. That's good that he's seeing because he's playing against these guys. So when he play against other defenses, and a lot of defense, not everybody have a defense that's top 5. So he play against other defenses, maybe he might see something like, oh, okay, like this, like that. And then he play against those top level defenses, he'll know. Like that, know which things to do, especially depending on what scheme. They run a similar scheme too. I think the Steelers run a 3-4. Right? Yeah, I think 3-4. Yeah, they have two. It's 2 linebackers. Yeah, they're 2 inside linebackers. I believe so. Yeah, like that. So yeah, they run 3-4. But yeah, I've been liking Kenny Pickett. What I've been seeing. At first, when the Steelers drafted him, I knew I had a feeling they were taking a QB. I remember we was like thinking, is it Kenny Pickett or is it Malik Willis? Who is it? We was having everybody was going through like months and months of trying to see, and then, but we can't have that. Everybody really had that feeling like Kenny Pickett's from Pittsburgh Panthers. They play in the same stadium. They seen him, they know him, stuff like that. So maybe they're more accustomed to him like that. So they might well bring him in, and they did that. And I feel like he came in. He didn't come in like with a lot of pressure. That's good too. Like they say, okay, he's gonna be the starter day number 1, and that he come in with he still have pressure on him too to perform well because he's still he's a first round draft pick. He's the only quarterback to get taken, and I think the first round, the only quarterback in the first round get taken, and I think the next quarterback got taken was like in the 3rd round or something. I believe so. I think 3rd or 4th or something. So he has some pressure on him. Like okay, was he meant to be that guy? Meant to be that? He has some pressure still, but he don't have no pressure where it's like overwhelming. Where they kind of just throw him into the fire. Like he gonna start day 1. He got to come out here. He got to help us win and compete in the playoffs. Like he ain't got that pressure. So it's kind of like he can ease into things. That's good. That's one good thing too. Like I know a lot of players want to get drafted. Like high up. Like you want to get drafted like top 5, top 10. But like sometimes you get drafted later in, it might not be too bad because you get to come to a good franchise, good teams. Like later rounds. Like you get to the 20, you get to like the 15s and 15s and down, like the 20s and stuff. You get like a team that maybe made the playoffs, or maybe like just one player away, and you kind of get to ease into things. You ain't got to like just be forced because there's a lot of great players who got drafted pick number 1, who might have had people might call them busts like Jamarcus Russells and the Ryan Leafs and other guys who people thought gonna be very good and stuff like that, but they wasn't that good. But I think they was put in a different system. They was put with different people, different teams or better teams, they might have succeeded. They might have been better. So sometimes in this situation, so not everybody can just go anywhere and just ball out like LeBron James or something like that, or Tom Brady or something. But some people need a certain system to play well. And I think Kenny Pickett found a perfect system, a perfect match. I think he's gonna be very good. The next topic is Anthony McFarland. I think Anthony McFarland is kind of making strides to be the number 2 running back, really. Because Najee Harris, had the little injury, so other guys are getting a little more opportunities. Anthony McFarland kind of put himself apart from Durant and Benny Snell because his catching ability, his route running ability. I remember that Washington game we played against the we think that was like we was like 11-0. I believe it was 11-0 that one time, that one season a couple years ago, and we played against them. Anthony McFarland, they threw like a jump, they threw like a go route. Anthony McFarland, I was wondering why they did that. I guess he had the type, he showed that before, and but hopefully, I guess he showed that before, and like in practice and stuff like that, he can be able to run those routes and stuff. So maybe the Steelers are trying to like put that more and more, because I think last year he did some injuries, and they used him a little bit, but they didn't use him too much. So hopefully this year they kind of implement him more to the offense, let him get out in space, because he has some speed on him. Let him get out in space, let him use the looseness, and let him just like get loose and like mix some things up, throw some screen passes to him, maybe line him up wide, and maybe he may hit a double move on the linebacker. You never know what can happen. So maybe I think he's making strides to be the running back too. Like that, he kind of separated himself from Benny Snell and Durant. The next topic is Trubisky and Pickens' chemistry has been very, very, very good. I feel like every time I see some of the highlights, like from the media posts and stuff, I be seeing Trubisky to Pickens for a touchdown or for some big gains. Like I've been seeing that. I seen that. Like I heard that combination, that those two names together a lot. Like and that's actually good though, because they build up a type of chemistry. Because Pickens is one of those guys. Him and Chase Claypool are the guys our team, and Boykin, and maybe Cody White. Some of the bigger receivers, like the 6'2" guys, the 6'3" guys, and up, it's like that. Some of the bigger receivers, they can go up and like snag those balls, like and go up and just throw the ball up. You like in dire need, you can throw those guys, kind of like the guys like around the league, like the Mike Williams of the league, and the elite level guys like DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams. They like taller receivers and bigger receivers. You like feel more confident, like that, like throw it anywhere in the proximity, and they're gonna come down with it, or they're gonna make a play on, like they're gonna do something. You just feel very confident. Like when you have a guy like that size and that ability, and especially they play physical, and George Pickens played with all that, size, ability, physicality, the acrobatic like catches and stuff. I think he got all that. So hopefully we can implement that into the offense. And Mr. Trubisky ever got to go to somebody on third down, he had to force one up. You force it to Pat Freiermuth, or you force it to Pickens, big guys who who will come down with it, who gonna snag it and stuff. So it's great to see the chemistry building up. And Pickens has been one of the most exciting players I've been seeing. I'll probably say the most exciting player I've seen in training camp so far. Like just like the way he like just came, like he just burst out. Like some guys ease into things. Kenny Pickett kind of eased into things, but George Pickens, since day one, he was just going crazy. He was going crazy. He was throwing people, talking trash and stuff like that, getting people pumped up, bringing the fire, bringing the energy. And I love it. I love every single thing of it. And then the last topic we got going on is should the Steelers trade for Roquan Smith? I've been seeing that go around a little bit. Roquan Smith, he asked for a trade from the Bears yesterday. I guess he don't like. I didn't see the full article or the story. I don't know if he don't like the way he's being used, or he want to like just like a change of scenery, to a winning environment. But Roquan Smith is he's a good running linebacker. I said running back. I mean, he's a good linebacker. Like that, he plays inside linebacker. And the Steelers, we kind of still trying to see who's that other guy, because we have Miles Jack. We know Miles Jack going to be that guy, but Devin Bush, you going to be that guy? People have been saying stuff about Robert Lane, but Devin Bush been having a pretty good training camp from what we've been, from what I've been seeing. Like that, but I've been hearing other reports that people saying that Robert Lane can take his spot, but I haven't really seen that. I've been seeing Devin Bush kind of still above him a little bit, but Robert Lane been playing good. And if Robert Lane do take Devin Bush's spot, which I don't think going to happen, that's kind of like, I don't know that, like, somebody said it perfectly. I forgot who said it. Somebody said it perfectly. They said it's not like Robert Spillane just playing. Remember I said Robert Spillane played to like the best of his abilities. He played the best of his abilities, and like he's not the most talented, he's not the most this or that, but he just plays hard and tough. Like they plays the best of his abilities and give you 100% effort, and that can take you a long way. So if he's playing like that and he's not really on the same talented level, that means that Devin Bush probably just dropping in talent, like dropping in like skill set, like he kind of like deteriorate, like his play is like deteriorating, is like decreasing and stuff like that. Somebody said it perfect. I forgot who said it. It was on a Twitter post, but they said it perfectly like that. I was like, yeah, that's a perfect comparison. But I think bringing Roquan Smith in will be It'll be very cool. I think you add more depth to that position, the inside linebacker on like spot. But to get him, you have to trade. And I don't know, cause I don't know if like the salary cap's got a match too. So you have to trade. I don't know. You have to trade. You have to trade. They probably want to pick, and they probably want like a later round pick. I say maybe fourth, maybe third or fourth, like something around that. And they probably want a player. And I don't know what player we will give up for him. I say we just stay where we at and see what we got. But if they do trade, I don't know who they trade. I wouldn't want to trade any receiver. I seen somebody say trading Claypool. I was like, nah, I wouldn't trade Claypool. I want to keep all the receivers I can keep. And I wouldn't trade. I probably wouldn't trade anybody. I might see if I can get them like with a I don't know if you got like match the salaries and like that, or like it's like if we got any more space or something like that. But we can like trade. Well, I'll trade the player, but I say we just see what we got because Devin Bush have been looking better. We can give him a chance, give him a go. If it don't work out, you always got other options. A lot of guys you've been looking at. So hopefully things get situated and stuff like that. But if Roquan Smith came over, I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd be like, okay, that's very good. We'd be better in place. I just don't want us to lose anything that might be valuable. Like if we lose a receiver or something, or we lose another guy, like here and there. The only thing I could think the Bears will want would be a receiver because the Bears they lost Allen Robinson and Mooney is good, but having somebody else on the other side of him would be very good too. But you guys leave in the comment section what you guys think. You still should trade for Roquan Smith? How you think Kenny Pickett been doing? Do you like George Pickens? Has he been the most exciting player for you as well? And what else I had on here? I had something else. Oh, and do you think Anthony McFarland will be run right number 2? Leave in the comment section below. I'll see you guys.